Hi, I'm the Virgo Queen, here to awaken the feminine consciousness. Today is a new moon in Scorpio, and I've done a Mother Peace reading. Mother Peace is the matriarchal perspective of tarot. Today I will be going over a reading that I did for the overall state of the world consciousness. Now today is a day of rebirth. The first card is the significator, which is the Five of Discs. Five of Discs is really about the physical, and five is conflict. And so there right now is a lot of worry and a lot of tension in the body, and really looking at where we're going to get our next paycheck, where financially we're going to be supported. So that's kind of at the heart of the issue. The atmosphere card is the Daughter of Wands reverse. Daughter of Wands reverse is really asking us to go on a vision quest, to really see how we're going to step into our truth. And the cross current is Six of Cups. Six of Cups is the emotional sense, and six is really just about moving forward, and it's riding the wave of emotion, and it's really actually at this peak of expression and just allowing what is to come next and to ride the wave. The root is what we're looking at today as the Two of Cups reversed, and so it's really about feeling kind of disconnected. A lot of what's going on right now is looking at old relationships, what's moving forward, what's not, and the Two of Cups reverse is really looking at where you feel disconnected in your relationships. The Sky card is the Fool. Now there is major arcanas, and Fool is the beginning in which is we step forth into our new soul journey. And the reverse Fool is really asking us to go within. A lot of reverse really means just going within. It's not necessarily a negative form. It's really about looking at what is your truth inside of you, our inner world, and how we're relating it to the outer world. And the Fool is looking at it with a new beginning. The recent past is reverse Nine of Swords. Now, Nine of Swords is typically the nightmare card, where all these negative thought forms are forming, and we're really looking at our fears, what comes up. And that, I feel, is kind of what was happening last week when we were kind of going through really intense relationship matters, and now it's reverse, and now we're able to see what is true and what is fear, and we're actually able to let go of it and really stepping into that. Now the self-concept card, which is reverse Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is actually the wishing card, and that's where like all our dreams and wishes have come true. And since it's reverse, it's really asking us, where do we really want our life to go? And that's kind of where like our whole self is. And it's cups again is emotional, and nine, at least you're kind of at the end, your end of wondering, your end of trying to figure it out, and you're just allowing it to be manifested. The Magician in the Hopes and Fears. Now, the Magician card is another major arcana, and it's right after the Fool. So it's when the Fool becomes aware of the physical plane, and he's able to step forth and create from his own source of willpower. And it's kind of leaning to the right, and it's really kind of hesitant, not really sure if this is like where he wants to put his energy, but he's still capable of manifest it. Now, what I really love is the near future, and it's the Justice card, and Justice is the ruler of Libra, and this is what has been going on in the past and what we're still really working towards. And Libra is about speaking and believing in your truth, and justice is about being able to be that in the physical plane. And as you see, like, there's three women, and they all represent the mother, the maiden, and the crone. And each one of them are touching an aspect of the physical realm, because that is where we truly do our magic. And so I really feel that the new future is like, we've been able to speak our truth, and we are here to do the work. And that is what it's asking for us in this next new moon cycle. Now, the house of reverse Three of Wands, it's this relationship card. Three is really kind of like flowing energy, but it's reversed, so it's this inward, and it's kind of a fear of losing a relationship, a fear of not being good enough, and it's this kind of competition. And Swords is about air, and it's really like that mental plane, like which one is going to win and which one is going to step forth and speak its truth in this situation, in this relationship. Now, the outcome is, there's steps to retrieving the outcome, and there's only one step, and it's the Four of Discs reversed. And this is really about the inability to kind of say no. And Four is about creating boundaries, and Disc, again, in the physical plane, in your physical relationships with what you're doing. And reverse is kind of the inability to say no, not really secure in what you're doing. But I think it's also showing a sign of being flexible, because sometimes in relationship, in order to grow together, you kind of need to put down your boundaries. You know, you've spoken your truth, and now it's just kind of be able to listen to the other side. And the outcome is Judgment. And Judgment is the card, the right before the world, where we end that big soul journey, and we're able to just know our truth. And Judgment is really about the healing of the goddess, and really just surrendering to the knowing of who we are and who we are in the world. And that is this new moon in Scorpio. So really just stay grounded. There's a lot of intense energy. There's a lot of hidden energy going on in the world right now. Stay rooted, and yes, speak your truth, but also be open to what's bigger than you. Thank you, and have a beautiful day.